There we go. Now let's go over to Talk Show Radio Show. And that call-in number, guys, is 213-943-3709. I tell you what, I've been marketing all day, and it's just amazing. You know, I kind of go back and I watch my own videos, and there truly is a mindset. There truly is a mindset. And we need to start paying attention. For things to change, we got to change. Keep doing what you're doing and expecting different results, folks, is just incredible. And that's why I've been reading a book from Robert Kiyosaki, The Business School. And it's one of his series in The Rich Dad. And if y'all haven't read that yet, I urge you to go ahead and pick that book up by Robert Kiyosaki. Another good one is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And it's a free ebook. It's a free download. And I urge you to go ahead and go get it, guys. You know, and am I a little calm right now? Yeah, I'm calm. I had someone call me the other day, a good friend of mine. Well, and then a stranger called me too. And they said, Buck. And I'm like, no, it's Brian. And anyway, they said, man, you need to calm down. You're a little wound up, and you're a smoker. And I'm like, okay. So I went back and I watched some of my videos, and if you ain't done that yet, my channel over there is Cars 730 on YouTube. But, you know, go ahead and follow me. Get over to my website cloudthunder.org, and click on that blue icon up there on the left side, guys. If you like what you're starting to see in the first couple of minutes there, because that's free, I'm going to go ahead and throw the dog a bone. Okay? If you like what you see there, go ahead and enter your email information in over there on the right side. And go find out. Make sure you get a pen and paper first so you can jot the information down, because when you see a way that even you could make an extra $20,000 or $30,000 a month, well, that's just unheard of. So what are you doing to change your life? Because I realized a long time ago I could make a better hamburger than like one of the local franchises. But why do they live in all the nice homes? It ain't because they got a better banker. It's because they make better money. So what do you do different? I mean, you don't want his responsibilities. And that's, you know, I didn't want his responsibilities. I mean, shoot, back when I was 19 and 20 years old, way back then when dirt was just being invented, you know, I was bringing home 15 to 2 grand a week take home. But I tell you what, life changes. Things were better back then before 9/11. I mean, when 9/11 hit, that just devastated my business. That was hard. People, boy, I tell you what, boy, they held on to their money. They didn't want to fix nothing. But fortunately, I was a body man at that point, and it was all insurance. And we had one heck of a good reputation in our area for doing extraordinary body work. I mean, we went above and beyond, and we understood the products. We also understood it started with metal work. So your foundation in anything is so important. And that's why I invite everybody over to get the free information over on Cloud Thunder and click on that blue icon. And then come find me over on Cars 730 there on YouTube. Guys, leave a comment. Get subscribed and hit the likes button, for goodness sake. Things are changing. I mean, I don't have a clue what I'm doing on that website right now. I mean, everything's under construction, and yeah, it happens that fast. I'm seeing movement. I'm seeing things change, and people out here today are looking for something. They truly are. Oh, I found it, so who am I to deny them of that? Sometimes I might not be very good at getting the message across, but I promise you this, the message is real. I know this. I know that. I did the due diligence. And any time that you want to believe in yourself, I already believe in you. And, you know, I heard something the other day. It's called KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. And sometimes we're the first ones that get in the way. And if we would have just looked at things a little bit more simpler and realized that everybody is wanting things to change, they just usually listen to their friends. You know? So that's just different. But usually isn't that how it usually is? Boy, oh boy, there goes the phone, right? Could be one of you guys calling me to see if I really am live and recording. Let's take a gander and see who this is. Hello? No, them guys went out of business. Okay. Them guys went out of business. That's what happened. He put all his eggs into one basket. And you know that don't work whenever you fall down, right? And you can't be afraid to fail, folks. And while you're over on cloudthunder.org, make sure that you read that disclaimer there, because I don't know if you're going to get up off that couch and do something a little different or not. I know I'm doing what it takes to make things change. I get a little wound up, because I tell you what, I'm surrounded by redneck friends. And redneck friends, I tell you what, you don't talk to them guys. You just don't do it. And that's the bottom line. The buck stops here. So, and if you all are just going back and stumbling across me, guys, what we got happening here is just unbelievable. Go check out cloudthunder.org and just start finding out why I'm so excited here. Because life's too short, folks. Life's way too short, and we'll make it around here in a minute to go ahead and read that book and you know a little bit of it. I think well, let's take a gander and see where we're at. We're on chapter 9, and like I said, we'll be reading that shortly. I always like to talk first. We had a special, not a host, but we had a good invitation earlier on our Think and Grow Rich call. Extraordinary. This guy is very, very well known. So, but you'll have to get plugged in and get on my team, and you know what? I can send you the link for that, and you can go listen to that interview. Does that sound fair? Well, yeah, that sounds fair. It's up to you. You know, guys, I'm not here to sell you anything. That's bottom line. Obviously, I'm doing a radio show. I've got my own iTunes app too, guys. If you make it over to cloudthunder.org, watch that video. Watch that video. And if you're not afraid, enter your email information. You know, and I'm still working on my talking and things like that. And I realized a long time ago, for things to change, I got to change. Keep doing what I'm doing and expecting different results. Well, folks, that's insanity. And I tell you what, I'm here to tell you I'm not insane. I've been listening to these testimonies from people that's not insane, making $20,000, $30,000 a month. They're not crazy. They're not insane. That's insane income, but they're not insane. Guys, they're having fun, I'm telling you. So what are you doing different? And that call-in number, if you all decide not to be afraid no more, quit being afraid to fail, guys. That call-in number is 213-943-3709, and we're going to be reading here shortly. But first, let's go ahead and go to a tune for my Blog Talk Radio listeners, and I'll be right back. And for you YouTubers, I'll be right back also. You got to hear the music I'm listening to, guys. You got to realize it's coming. Life's too short. I do a good impression of Buck Rogers. You got to go watch Numbers Don't Lie in one of my older videos. But anyway, yeah, you all can't hear the music. Here, this is what I'm listening to. Hey guys, I'm back. Anyway, if I can find my glasses here, we might just go ahead and jump right on into reading and kind of go from there. For you folks just turning in, you've reached Buck Rogers. I'm over on cloudthunder.org. Click the little blue icon up there on the left-hand side, and if y'all ain't too scared to get on an email responder that actually could change your life, just getting some free information here, I urge you, go ahead and do that, and make it over to my Car 730 channel, guys. I'm sure I've put the link down in there for all of y'all. I've got to do some more research on my iPad app, and I actually want to see what that thing looks like too. So with that, let me go ahead and pull back to the other one, and we're going to read until they tell me to stop. Let's see how long this chapter is, shall we? Well, it has a lot of drawings so far. Oh my. Wow, that's a big chapter. Yeah, we won't make that through in the first day or so. So anyway, we better start reading, right? And if you you blog talk radio people out there, you're just stumbling across me, call in sometimes. That call-in number is 213-943-3709. I also got a old Hangout recording on my website at cloudthunder.org, and you guys are more than welcome to go back and check that archives, because that board there, they guys, believe it or not, I mean, they're making a little underneath $500,000 a month combined monthly income. I mean, this is real, guys, and go get all the facts, get the information. It's free. Make it. I know, I don't shut up, but I want to make sure I get you all the facts at cloudthunder.org. And life's way too short, but anyway, let's go ahead and get something from my throat, because I love to talk. My parents always told me, shut up when I was growing up. You say too much. You never think about what you talk about or what comes out of your mouth before you even say it. Well, sometimes I just think they shouldn't have told me that, because I'm thinking about that the whole time while I'm talking, because I got to hear myself talking so I don't have to autocorrect what I say. Does that make any sense, or is what I'm saying doesn't make any sense because what I meant to say isn't what I meant to say? Does that make sense? No. Anyway, guys, we're just normal people here, and we're helping each other out, and that's it. Life's gonna get better. It's got to get better. Numbers don't lie. People do. And that's basically all you really got to take across at it, or take away from it at the end of the day. All the information's free. You know, I watched King Human there for quite a while. I love his show. Love his show. It's a shame he doesn't do something over on his site that actually pays people 100% commission by helping them. And you know, it's it's sort of like Moon Pie. You know, same scenario, and he's had over 1 million views. So, guys, once you start to understand what's here, it's truly incredible. Be yourself, for goodness sake. Don't fake it until you make it. Be honest. People are looking for genuine. And, you know, if they got to listen to you read on the radio show from time to time, maybe sometimes that's the only way they've got to get the information. You know, it's hard to say. But even then, we've heard them stories of how people climb up and make things change. It's sort of like Tony Robinson. Wasn't he extremely overweight? And he just he made things happen. He changed things. And anybody can do that if they decide to step up and make the decision, because that's truly where it starts, is the decision. You got to be willing to actually look at your life and ask yourself, are you happy where you are? And if you're not, are you willing to do what it takes? Are you smart enough to learn like a new language? I don't know. But I do know one thing, life is too short. And make it over to cloudthunder.org and click on that blue icon. Because all the information's free, guys. The only one you can blame at the end of the day is you. That's it. We're building a following here. We're building a team. And once you understand numbers, you'll start to do the due diligence and make sure you get plugged into the training. I'm trying to get everything put onto that site that will be educational, especially helpful if you make that decision. And I'll always be honest with you. Just watch that presentation first after you. I mean, on that one there, go ahead and watch that before you call me on the phone. Just, and if you want to hear the phone ring in the background, do it now. And you'll find out I'm a real person. I don't pre-record these things. I kind of wing them. And sometimes in life, we can't go through life just winging it. Don't come to the end of the day and realize if you could go back, you would probably change a few things. I mean, how many people told Sam Walton, no, I don't want to be a part of that? But the people that said yes and they took that venture, their lives have changed forever. And so have their children and their grandchildren. So I urge you at least go get all the facts, get the information. They're all free, just like they were for me. And yeah, you do got the time, but not long. I mean, how many people do you know that want things to change or need things to change? See? And people have went to bed last night praying for things to come along. And one of my last videos I made, I said, don't hate the player, hate the game. And I got news for you. Life's not a game. It's not a dress rehearsal. We're here one time. And sometimes, even though we don't believe, go get the facts and information. Because they're all free. And you've got to get the facts. You've got to get the information. You got to see it for what it is, just like what I did. You have to. Well, you don't have to. But if you do want things to change, guys, watch that video and call me on the phone. I'm in Central Time. And these shows are live from 2 to 2:30. And I do have a call-in number. And anybody that's that curious, yeah, and you're that brave, and I've had a few of them call me during my shows, and guys, I encourage it. But once you get plugged into my Google Hangouts for really one-on-one training, and you can be on that board right along with me, just like that one over on Cloud Thunder. Guys, we have the ability to change lives. We've got our hands on the most powerfulest vehicle around, and I'm telling you, if we'll just share it with people, don't go for the people you think that would be interested. Go for the people who truly need it. The people that, well, you know who they are. So, anyway, let's go ahead and read for a minute. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy everything. And always leave a comment down below these. If you watched, anything. If you didn't learn nothing, I don't know, just tell me I'm stupid for believing in myself. Do you dare to believe? Do you dare to even get the facts? Anyway. Value 7, not working for money. On a talk radio program in 2002, a caller asked me this question. I am an electrical engineer who works for a large Silicon Valley computer company. As you know, the high-tech industry has been devastated, especially here in California. I have not been fired, but I have been asked to take a cut in pay and work fewer hours. You know how expensive real estate has been here in the Bay Area. My mortgage payment is almost as much as my reduced paycheck. I am afraid I might lose my house. Shoot, guys. Hang on, guys. Hang on. I'm right here. Let's take this call. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm live right now, guys. So, yeah, anything I can do to help, just leave a comment and, yeah, Okay. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and get on in. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, just go ahead. Yeah. Yes, yes, you saw that right. It'll get you right in the back office. So, okay, buddy. I look forward to talking to you. Okay. Thanks for calling. Anytime you need me. Okay. Hey, how big do you want this thing to be? Okay, I'm with you. We can do that. Okay. Get schooled, buddy. There's some training back in there. I'll email you the password for it. Okay. Thanks for calling. Bye bye. Okay. Let's go ahead, and that kind of interrupted us a little bit. Okay. I have, said the caller. The problem is the value of the house has gone down so far that I owe more than the house is worth. If I were to sell it, I would have to pay the buyer money rather than them pay me money. Then I still have the same problem of where to live. Rents are as high as mortgage payments. What does your wife do? I asked. She works for a child care center. They're having trouble too because so many families have moved out of the area. Her job is secure, but they don't pay her much. Families have moved out from the area. Yeah, and they don't pay her much. Why doesn't she look for a higher paying job? I asked. She'd like to, but one of the benefits of working at the child care center is that our 2 children get to go there for free. If she had to pay for child care, the child care would be almost as much as her salary at another company. Have you considered starting a part-time home-based business? I asked. I told you we don't have any money left. How can I start a business without any money? Guys, if you're just tuning in, make it to my site, cloudthunder.org. Watch that thing underneath the blue icon. We're reading business school. Have you and your wife looked into starting a network marketing business at home? They don't require much money to get started, and they will train you, I asked. Oh yeah, we looked into those scams. They don't pay anything. They expect us to work for 2 to 3 years before you can make any money. We did money today, not man, this thing's hard to read. He's got it in cursive. The host of the radio program interrupted to let us know his program was out of time and the program ended. The caller and I never had a chance to complete our dialogue. The reason I mention this broadcast interview is that it illustrates the difference in core values. The caller obviously is in need of money, and I do emphasize. As some of you know, my wife and I have been flat broke, even homeless for a few weeks, so I know how it feels to need money. Yet the reason Kim and I were able to become financially free in fewer than 10 years was simply because we knew the difference between money and wealth. If you would like to know more about how Kim and I went from nothing to financially free in fewer than 10 years, the story is told in Rich Dad, Poor Dad book, Retire Young, Retire Rich. In addition, the Rich Dad book, Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant, begins with Kim and me being homeless in 1985, the worst year of our lives. I mention those 2 books for those of you who may question my understanding of how it feels to be broke and busted. Both books go into how we got out of the financial mess. Let me assure you that Kim and I know that it feels like to have nothing, and why that is why we prefer to be rich and financially free. To us, not having enough money to live on was a horrible way to live. It hurt us more than financially. Being out of money tested our marriage, our self-confidence, and our self-worth. And let me check my time here, guys, because I kind of want to gab for a minute. And I'm going to go ahead and mark that. We didn't make it too far because of that gentleman just signing in. But let's go ahead and mark that right there. And we'll put that in there. Oh. Anyway, guys, you know, for things to change, we do got to change, and expecting different things by doing day in and day out what we've always been taught, or get a good job, get a good education. It just doesn't work anymore. Not in this day and age. So, what are you doing? What are you doing here? Okay? Why have you listened to me this far? Make it over to cloudthunder.org, guys. Click on that blue icon, because I want to help you learn how to market. If you truly enjoy what you're doing, you'll never work another day in your life. Who doesn't like to help people? And yeah, there's some money here, guys, but don't hate the player, hate the game. We can help thousands of people, and with a 100% company that pays us, it can get extraordinary, truly extraordinary. So what are you going to do? What are you doing different? Are you picking up a good book from time to time with just no options of how to apply the knowledge and the information that you're learning? Well, guys, I'm telling you what, make it over there to cloudthunder.org and just get the facts. Go ahead and get in, but step up. Earn the money as you go. Even if you got all the money right now, I don't want you doing it. Work your way up, because it ain't about the money. Well, it kind of is, because things do need to change. Would we keep doing what we're doing right now if they didn't give us a check at the end of the week? Well, would you? And that's it. And you've got to keep all this stuff in mind. I was listening to a lady by the name of Natasha earlier. I'm on one of her autoresponders there, and she's got some wonderful footage, a lot of good knowledge, guys. Wonderful. And I can send you that information. I don't have a problem with it. If y'all got some comments or things like that, leave them below everything. Leave them in my comment section. Send me an email. Do whatever you got to do and get the information, get the facts, ask me a question. And once you decide to stand up and believe in yourself, you'll realize why I get so excited over on YouTube there at Car 70. And I even sung. Yeah, I even did a little I did a little singing over there on Car 730, and I tell you what, I haven't got them videos uploaded yet or anything, but I had a lot of fun this morning making them. I tell you what, the powers in video blogging, especially if you got a company that pays out 100% commission, then now I got all that information over on cloudthunder.org, and that site's under construction right now, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap my show up over here on Blog Talk Radio, and guys, I'm underneath Buck Rogers there. If you ever need me, just look me up, go back through some of the older archives. But let me wrap up my show, and guys, if you're listening to me live from Blog Talk Radio, thanks for tuning in. Tell a friend, and make sure you get all the facts, because everything here that I'm going to get you is free. All the information's free, but if you step up and make that decision, call me.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and pull you guys back. And the same goes for you all. Leave me a comment. And hey, go back and check out my other videos, you YouTubers. If you need to know something or just whatever, just ask a question, okay? And go back and watch my other videos. Make it over to cloudthunder.org. Just go do it, okay? Just do it, do it, do it, do it. Anyway, with that, guys, I always wrap my videos up with, if you follow me, Buck Rogers over on Cars Channel 730. Kudos. Thanks, guys.